We're getting ready for a group that we have seen grow old here in Kennett, just as we are. These are called the Sons of the Western Bootheel. I thought that name was hilarious when I first heard it, but you know what? Seems to fit them. It's okay. And they've performed here for I don't know how long. So we're sitting here in the middle of the street on the courthouse square, and they're getting ready to do their thing with all kinds of Western antics up here. A couple of brothers are on each end. There's Matt and Everett Mobley. And then in the center, you have Ron Roberts and Scott Andrews.
Mighty fine and a great big Western howdy, buckaroos and buckarettes. We're the Sons of the Western Bootheel, here with some cowboy songs and a feeble attempted humor. So tie up your ponies, throw another mesquite branch on that cactus campfire. Let's brew up a little hot java out on those Texas plains. I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes climbing high. I wanna hear the song of a whippoorwill. I wanna hear that coyote's cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range. Just to kick him in the side, make him show his step and pride. We're back on my Texas plains. Each night in my dreams, somehow it feels that I'm back where I belong. Way back, just an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, back where I was born. The city lights and city ways are driving me insane. I wanna be alone, I wanna be back home. Where? Back on my Texas plains. I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes climbing high. I wanna hear the song of a whippoorwill. I wanna hear that coyote's cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range. Just to kick him in the side, make him show his step and pride. Well, back on my Texas plains. I wanna hear the thunder as she pulls and rolls. I want to feel the rain in my face. 1,000 miles away from your city lights, throwing the cowhand way. That ain't much. I wanna sleep at night neath the stars above with that cold moon shining down. I wanna cook my coffee over cactus. Oh yeah! 2 miles from town. I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes climbing high. I wanna hear the song of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear that coyote's cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range. Just to kick him in the side, make him show his step and pride. Back on my Texas plains, back on my Texas plains. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, the crowd loves it. They love this group.
Cowboys retirement plan.
So long to the Red River Valley, our roving and wrangling are through, and so farewell to the home corral and all the old friends that we knew. Goodbye to the old empty bunkhouse where we dreamed the hours away. Send my mail to the end of the trail. So long to the Red River Valley. I rolled up my bedding, packed up my clothes, and lightened my heart with a song. Oh, where I'll be traveling, nobody knows, but I gotta keep moving along. So long to the Red River Valley, our roving and wrangling are through, and so farewell to the home corral and all the old friends that we knew. Goodbye to the old empty bunkhouse where we dreamed River Valley. Thank you.
I'm right with the wind. Got a little nice breeze, don't we?
Ride, ride with the wind. Wild hoofbeats thunder, the desert trail wonders, the lightning bolts under the dark leaden sky. And ride, 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 ride with the wind. Ride, ride with the wind. He can't look behind him, the shadows remind him of those who would find him, and that was to die. And ride, 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 ride with the wind. Ride to shimmering mountains of yonder. Ride to safety in canyons that wander. Ride, he could hide in those hillsides forever and never be found. Ride, ride with the wind. There's rest there to meet us, and rest will be sweetest to he who is fleetest, and so we must fly and ride, 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 ride with the wind. Ride, 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 ride with the wind. Thank you.
Yeah, well, of course, there's lots of places to get away, but you don't want to get away yet, because right now, it's time for what we like to refer to as the dreaded
Novelty number. Oh, one eye. From the Badlands came the killer, lived by the knife and a gun. He'd shoot you just for standing. He'd cut you if you tried to run. He's big as a tree and he did as he pleased, and everything he did was bad. And I'd say if you was to kill him, it'd only make him mad. From the good lands came the cowgirl. Patty was her name. And my name's Patty. She's hot on the trail of that killer. On a moped she called flame. Cause the killer had killed her daddy just for spitting in the road. And you only had to kill Patty's daddy once to get that gal T.O.'d. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. She rode into town to find the man who killed her daddy. Yeah! Yippee-yi-yay, hey, cow Patty.
Wouldn't you hate to be part of a group whose famous song was Cow Patty?
Killer hit the town at daybreak, ate the door off the local saloon. Chomp, chomp. He started to drink and you'd tell he was thinking there'll be a showdown soon. Patty hit the town in a cloud of dust. Old Flame was buzzing like a saw. And the whole town got as quiet as a church. when the killer stepped out for the draw. 40 shots rang out. 40 people fell. About as many as there are here. Patty and the killer missed each other, but they shot that town to well, yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. Yippee-yi-yay, cow Patty. She rode into town to find the man that killed her daddy. Yeah! Yippee-yi-yay, hey, cow Patty. Killer took a step toward Petty. Said, "It's time I gunned you down." But he slipped in something that was laying in the street, and he shot before he hit the ground. Yes, the killer slipped, and it cost him his life. But you could hear Patty say as she roared out of town, "You gotta watch your step when you know the chips are down." Yippee-yi-yay, hey, cow Patty. Cow! Halloween on the mountainside, I hear a coyote whining for its mate. Cactus plants are blooming, sagebrush everywhere, granite spires are standing all around. I'll tell you, folks, it's heaven to be riding down the trail when the desert sun goes down. Thank you.
Rose of San Antonio. The Western Swing. Deep within the heart lies a melody, a song of old San Antonio, where in dreams I live with a memory beneath the stars all alone. It was there I found beside the Alamo, enchantment strange as the blue up above, a moonlit path that only she would know. Still hears my broken song of love. Moon in all your splendor, know only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my only broken song, and the words I know still lives in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path by the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antonio. Moon in all your splendor, know only my heart. Call back my rose, rose of San Antonio. Lips so sweet and tender, like petals falling apart. Speak once again of my love, my own, a broken song, and the words I know still lives in my heart all alone. For that moonlit path by the Alamo, and rose, my rose of San Antonio, and rose, my rose of San Antonio. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3. I'll hop up on my pony and I'll
letter from my gal in San Antonio. She said that she would be my bride. Well, I know she really loves me and her heart is true, so I guess I better take a ride. I'll hop up on my pony and I'll ride away down the trail to San Antonio. I can see her standing waiting by the garden gate, and she waits for me alone. Through the hills and o'er the plains I'll ride, ride, ride. I won't rest until I have her by my side. Go on, little pony, let that hoe and moan. I'm heading down to San Antonio, on the trail to San Antonio.
I'm gonna wake you guys up. They woke us up, I think. Ugh.
It's beginning to fade. I ride in the summer and shadow along the Navajo Trail. When it's night and crickets are calling and the coyotes are making a wail, I dream by a smoldering fire along the Navajo Trail. I love to lie and listen to the music when the wind is strumming a sagebrush guitar. When over yonder hill the moon is climbing, it always finds me wishing on a star. Well, what do you know? It's morning already. There's a dawn so silver and pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail. I love to lie and listen to the music when the wind is strumming a sagebrush guitar. When over yonder hill the moon is climbing, it always finds me wishing on a star. Well, what do you know? It's morning already. There's a dawning so silver and pale. So pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail.
Scott Andrews, the Alpha Kid. He's the makers of Cool, Clear Water.
All day I stay the barren way without taste of water. Cool water, water. Oh, day and night with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water, water. Cool water. green tree where the water's running free. And it's waiting there for you and me. Water, real water, 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 clear water, water, water. The shadows sway, they seem to say, tonight we pray for water. Cool water, water. And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water. Water, 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 clear water, water, water. Friends feet are sore, yearning for just one thing more than water. Water, cool water, water, water. Like me, I guess he yearns to rest where there's no quest for water. Water, 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 cool, clear water, water, water. So the song to the Sons of the Pioneers, or the great cowboy band. If you don't know any cowboy songs, you probably have heard that one at least. It was our favorite cowboy band, who had to be Riders in the Sky. And we absolutely wouldn't want you to think of us as mere imitators. More of us inspired, you know, not rip-off artists.
We don't rip anything off in public.
Maybe you should just think of us as
An affordable alternative.
And this is one of their great songs coming up.
Yodelady.
Everybody gets back up here. Here we go. Now,
I thought you were up here.
now.
Well, is everybody here? All righty then.
Remains to be seen.
Yodelady.
Yodelady.
Yodelady. You'll greet the day with coffee bitter and strong. You'll ride away with a heart full of song. Doggies may stray, but for not very long. When you're riding the winds of the west, a sudden storm comes sweeping over the plains. The air is warm as lightning rips it again. The world
Will they just write a song?
When I take my saddle from the wall, put it on my pony and lead him from his stall, tie my bones to his back.
Death on the Trail. Everyone remembers that tender ballad, The Streets of Laredo.
beat the drums slowly and play the fife lowly. Play the dead march as they carry me along.
Death on the Trail. Who could forget the touching story of Limpy, who gave his life for a little stray doggy?
There's an empty car in the bunkhouse tonight, and a pinto's head hanging low. Its spurs and chains hang on the wall. Limpy's gone where the good cowboys go.
Death on the Trail. Powerful images of the great American West.
There's blood on the saddle and blood on the ground.
Death on the Trail. Classic stories of actual cowboys.
He was little Joe the Wrangler, and Joe Wrangler never bore. His days with the Bermuda, they're all gone. They're all gone.
Yes, you'll hear what the cowboys saw when the stampede was over.
And there beneath his horse, crushed to a pulp, his spur had rung the nail.
We don't actually know what a nail is, but we brought one of these. And of course, our favorite upbeat little number about
Death on the trail.
I want to sleep on the bed in the bunkhouse, 'cause your bed's full of rocks on the trail. but there's more than a bed in your bunkhouse. It's not just a place to get mail. If you die far from home, as old planes you roam, who knows where your body would lie. So please don't bury me out on the lone prairie. Just take me to the bunkhouse to die. I don't like running strays after sunset. There's just enough light to get lost.
Hey, where am I anyway?
But you can't see the cows, and I'm scared anyhow. Let's try telling that to the boss. So you ride through the hills, and your pony takes a spill. Then you tumble down a gulch or ravine. You fall beneath your horse, and your back is broke, of course, and you know that you'll never be seen. So you lie there and die by the mesa, with no one to watch but the moon. Your horse comes home without you in a week or two, and they put you on the list of endless chores to do. When the night is done, your bones will bleach in the sun, and that's just the first of your woes. Then a buzzard wears your hat, while the coyote chews the fat, and a scorpion will nibble off your nose. That's why I don't want to die in the sagebrush, and I don't want to die on the plains, and I don't want to die in the Badlands, a long way from home on the range. On the range, I want to be found, I want a grave in hallowed ground, and a tombstone to mark where I lie. So please don't bury me out on the lone prairie. Just take me to the bunkhouse to die. Swing low, sweet chariot, and take me to the bunkhouse to die. Thank you. Mercy. Puts you in mind of more serious things, doesn't it? Thinking about death and stuff like that. Then you think about what happens next. And reincarnation and all kinds of
Drifting along with a tumble and tumbleweed. Oh, I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. I'll keep rolling along. Deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong. Drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed. Drifting along with the tumble and tumbleweed.
You've been listening to Sons of the Western Bootheel, and we always thoroughly enjoy them.
Thanks very much to Matt Jackson, Chuck Long over there, some other guys managing sound. It's been great today. They've taken care of a lot of people. We're sure glad they're there. Thank you all for being here. We are the Sons of the Western Bootheel. We really do have CDs available for sale, but if you already have one, it's the same one. We haven't made a new one. On the very far right, Uncle Matthew Mobley, the singing saddle maker, seed estate maker, now Colonel Mobley, the auctioneer on his way to Cardinal.
Thank you. I want to thank you very much.
Ranger Ron Roberts, the oldest cowboy in the West. Scott Andrews, the Arctic Kid. And myself, Dr. Everett Mobley, your pet's best friend. But today, just the bass player in the cowboy band. And now it's time.
Now it's time to hit the trail. It's so sad to say farewell. May all of these good memories never die. We hope we've made you smile and grin till our trail shall cross again. We will saddle up and say goodbye.